Hi, I'm Jeff Brady with Roundtree Brady Insurance here in Savannah, Georgia.
How are hurricane or windstorm deductibles calculated?
Yeah, so that percentage base we talked about, that's going to be a percentage of your coverage. So, if you've got a $200,000 house, a $500,000 house, whatever it may be, if you see a percentage deductible, whether it's a wind and hail deductible, a named storm deductible, it could be a hurricane duration deductible, it depends on the insurer. But when you see a percentage, it is a percentage of coverage. Simple math. So $400,000 house, 2% deductible, it's $8,000. So in some cases, if it is a wind and hail deductible, it could be any wind loss. It could be hurricane, tropical storm, cold front that pushes through in the spring when we start heating up and get that cold air and it gets very volatile, hailstorms, that sort of thing. Again, depending on the policy, depending on the company. Now, if it's some companies, it's only if there's a hurricane watch or warning that's been raised. Some companies, if the National Hurricane Center names it, right? And so depending on which one, you have to understand exactly what your responsibility is if there is a loss and when it's triggered, because it's not a standard thing across all companies. So now we actually, in Chatham County, in the last 2 weeks, we actually got a new policy where ours is 1%. At a minimum that we can write in Chatham County, which is, for me, is extremely exciting because most companies want to go to 2. So that means that we can give a lower deductible. So, that's the biggest complaint people have is they have damage, but because of the coverage amount, now they have a 10, 15, heaven forbid, higher percent, $10, $15, $20,000 deductible. Well, now at 1%, if it's a $500,000 home, it's only $5,000, not 10. And that's huge. And it's also replacement cost coverage. There's no roof schedule, anything along those lines. We're not depreciating the roof. That's a beautiful thing about it, which we're excited about having that for our clients moving forward.